Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, my van is off the road at the moment. The alternator went when I was driving up to the Highlands fairly recently, which was a bit of a nightmare, I'm not going to lie, because when the alternator's gone, not only doesn't it charge the normal battery for the van, it also doesn't charge my actual batteries when I'm driving, you know, for the split charge. So I'm basically homeless at the moment. Thank God I've got very supportive friends and family. But what it has done, just trying to turn a negative into a positive, is given me an opportunity to do something I've wanted to do for ages actually, and that is redecorate the inside of the van and just revamp it a little bit and freshen it up. I've been in the van for over 2 years now, and I redecorated it this way, the way it's been for the last 2 years when I bought it. And I've really enjoyed it, but it is starting to look a little bit tired. I have done it once before, but I just did it with the same colours again and gave it a fresh lick of paint, rewrapped the kitchen and the woodwork. But I'm going to go for different colours altogether, especially for the kitchen and the sort of living area anyway, and then freshen up all the cupboards up above my bed and the wardrobe with a fresh lick of white paint. And I'm going away to sea in a few days' time to go for a job for 4 weeks. So I want to get as much as I can done now, certainly for the kitchen and the living area anyway, because it is going to be going into the garage to get the alternator fixed, get a full service and a couple of other things checked whilst I'm away on this job. So when I come back, it's going to be nice and fresh, and it's just going to be the little finishing touches everywhere else to colour match inside. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? So I've actually already started. My cushions are going to be getting reupholstered. A friend's mum has kindly offered to do it for me, which is great. And I've just cleared everything that was in the kitchen area with the hook and loop Velcro, olive oil, balsamic, all the flower pots and all the rest. And I'm going to get this wrap, take that off. Those tiles are going to be coming off as well. They're going to be getting replaced where my magnetic spice rack is. So just to make the vinyl come off easier, hairdryer is required. And you do need a hairdryer. I just tried to do it there without it. And it's also cold outside. And it's January. It's pretty frosty, so it definitely helps. So now you can actually see the original colour that it was painted by the couple that built it, and the original wood actually. Just taking some of the paint off. I'm just going to sand it down a little bit because all the sticky stuff's still here. I'm going to try and get rid of as much of that as I can. Take this off, get the wrap off, because that's underneath as well. I'm going to take all the handles off, everything off the woodwork basically. I've got brand new drawer handles and locks for the drawers, everything really, so all of it has to come off. And although I really hate this part, I actually can't stand it. It's going to be worth it. And when I come back from this job, it's going to look like I've got a new van almost. So it's a nice fresh start to the new year. So as you can see, I'm running out of light. So I want to get all these sort of drawer handles and everything off, all the locks, and get all this sanded down and then spray it with sugar soap and get it ready and fully prepped so I can start painting first thing in the morning and maximise the daylight. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, so it's already starting to get dark. It is Scotland at the end of the day. Hey folks, day 2. Time to start painting. Just put like a little dust sheet down here, taped up all the edges for the floor where I'm going to be painting. even though I'm going to be putting new flooring down. Judging by how the paint's gone on outside there, I think it's going to take at least 2 coats to get this colour blended properly, I would say. Right, so it's that cold, the paint isn't drying. Thankfully, I had the foresight to leave plenty of power in my leisure batteries, so I've turned the power back on inside essentially, and I've got my diesel heater running. And I think tomorrow morning for the second coat I'll have to come and heat the van up first, just to try and get it to a half decent temperature, because it's just not drying at all. It's not really taking great to the wood. So whilst I wait, gonna get these tiles off the kitchen. These are just adhesive tiles, so they're just coming off. So that's the adhesive tiles done in the kitchen, and I'm really happy with it actually. It's going to look smart. Day 3, second coat of paint to go on. See the difference. There's coat 1, it's coat 2. It's definitely coming along. Right, so I really probably should have gone for the eggshell versus satin, because it's so difficult to get it even with a brush. So I've decided to get a roller on it, and it's much better. I really wish I'd maybe tried a roller first now for the first coat to see how it went, and then I wouldn't have so many brush strokes, and it's just very difficult to paint with. A bit closer to gloss than sort of matte eggshell, if you like. But it's going on much nicer now that I've got the roller on it. So this coat and one other tomorrow morning, and then that'll be it. 4 coats. It's raining outside, so I can't get to the outside of the kitchen, unfortunately. It's just typical. So I might have to do 1 coat there tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed it's not raining. That's what it was like with the brush. That's what it's like with the roller. Significantly smoother. Aye, so finally I'm done with the painting of the kitchen and the box seats. No word of a lie, at least half a dozen coats. The outsides of the seats and the outside of the kitchen that's facing natural sunlight was 7. Just could not get it even. That's a big learning curve. Obviously trying to paint satin in, you know, really cold weather, even with the heater of the van on, I just didn't take to it. And I used a brush at the start. I should have used the fluffy roller right from the start. The microfiber roller was definitely the way to go. That was an error of judgment on my part, but it looks good now. It's the colour that I'm after. I'm going to try and get the kitchen wrapped now. Now I'm on a bit of a tight schedule because it's getting dark now. It's 4 o'clock. I've got a lot to do tonight, and I'm getting picked up at 5:15 tomorrow morning to go on this job for the next 4 weeks. Because I had to do so many coats of paint, it was a bit of a pain. So if I can just get the wrap done and get the handles, the new handles on, the new locks, because the van does have to go to the garage in 2 days' time. So I need them on so the drawers don't all open when it's been driven, etc. So the wrap's done and I've started putting on the new sort of worn, aged effect antique brass handles, and I've got the locks as well. Right, so 4 weeks later I'm back from a rather long 4 weeks at sea, just off the coast of Denmark. I've come back to my van and the battery's dead. It's had a new alternator, new fan belt, full service, oil changes, filter changes, everything. But it's dead because it's been sitting in the cold. So I've got it charging at the moment. Once it's half charged, I'll stick the engine on. But come back and my vinyl wraps all over the place. It's peeling off. I just think it's just been sitting and it's been so cold. It's not taken, so I'm going to try and hair dryer it back down. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to buy a new vinyl wrap and do it all over again. I've just taken the cab curtain off, got a new blackout curtain to go there, but I'm going to have to hem them, get them to the right length, and then get them up. And I'm just going to do all the other things I was planning to do over the next 3 days. I'm going to have to do it in a slightly different order. The main next job is to lacquer all the navy blue paint just for when it gets scraped, because it's going to be pure white underneath. Okay, so almost there now, just putting everything back together, getting the tables put back on. I've got some new artwork up, just little touches really, and then lay the new vinyl flooring, and that'll be pretty much it. Get the bed back in. I've already cut the foam to size to match the inserts for the van, so all good. Right, so I'm almost there. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm just laying some vinyl flooring. I need to get my bed on, and that's pretty much it. Thank God for that. Well, the van makeover is finally complete. Have a look at this. Absolutely love my new tartan cushions. Big thanks to Delia, you wee legend. So I've gone for a Scottish stroke Viking theme, inspired by my time in Orkney. And if anyone's wondering how I eventually solved the problem of the drawers opening, because these locks are quite good, but it was actually these locks that I found that are kind of like suitcase locks. I put them on the side of the drawers and they work an absolute treat. My drawers just don't open now at all. I even put one on my wardrobe. Finally back out on the road, and what a view this morning I've got back in my house. Absolute bliss. Join me next week for the start of Series 3. I'm on the Isle of Skye, where I find a massive cave, visit the quite incredible volcanic black sand beach of Talisker Bay before settling in for the night and taking in a beautiful sunset at the remarkable Niche Point. Like and subscribe for more van life adventures.